everyone, Kristen here. I want to do something fun and interesting, and that is 20 fun crochet questions. Now, this is from 2 different YouTubers. The first 10 are going to be from Deszies Crochet Cubby, and the second half, the last 10, are going to be from the Secret Yarnery. These ladies originally did them 3-4 months ago, I think it was. And just now got around seeing them, and I was like, you know what? Let's put them together. Let's have some fun and do all of them together. So it's 20 questions. So I will put a link in the description to both of their videos for this. And if you guys want, you guys can write you down, play along your answers in the comments, or you can do a video if you want. I'm not gonna tag anybody in it because I'm not gonna be like, oh, tagging it, so they're gonna feel like they gotta do it. No, I'm not gonna do that. Just have some fun with it. Let's go. So the first 10 we're gonna do are from Deszies Crochet Cubby. The first one: does counting stitches calm you down or stress you out? Honestly, neither. The only time I get stressed out when I'm counting stitches is if I'm counting in my head and people are starting to talk to me, and it's like, okay, I'm counting in my head. I'm like 27, 28, and they're still talking about 29, 30, they're still talking about 30, 31, and then it's like sometimes they don't get it, and then it's like, oh my god, what? And then sometimes I do get it once I start getting louder. So honestly, neither, except for if I'm being pestered when I'm trying to count. Next one: what was your first crochet project? My first crochet project was, okay, I was pregnant for my son. He was born in July of 2009, so it was around the beginning of 2009, I would say. I don't know what brand of yarn it was, because it was 13 years ago. I don't even know where the yarn even came from. It was white, and I think there were some specks of like pink and blue and other colors. I don't know. They were just really soft colors that was lightly mixed in there. But I think, or was it just plain white with maybe some gray? I don't remember. But I made a scarf out of it. The ball of yarn was like this big when I rolled it up, and I just every now and then I work on it, and it ended up turning into a scarf. That was when I first started crocheting, and then I stopped, and then I didn't pick it up until like December 2015 or into 2016, and that's when I really started getting into it. So yeah. What did you do with your first project? Honestly, I had it for a couple of years. I used to sit on our coat rack in the other room that's hanging on the wall. And I think I just got tired of seeing it because we don't really use scarves here. And I think I just put it in a bag of clothes and took it for donation. I think that's what I did with it. So somebody out there got a nice scarf that I made for free, which is perfectly okay with me because I like to donate my clothes, because you know, if they're still in good shape, other people can get good use out of them. So that's where that went. What is your favorite beverage to drink while you crochet? Honestly, I drink a lot of Pepsi. That's one of the reasons why I'm so big. But I also drink water. So I would say it's either gonna be Pepsi or water. I'll be going back and forth between the two. If it's like a really hot day, it'll be water, or I'll have a fruit punch body armor in a cup with some ice, or even like a Gatorade. So one of those drinks. Next one: do you buy yarn online or in person? I pretty much buy my yarn in person. There's only been a few times I've done it. I've had to order online, but I knew exactly what I was getting because I've already had it, or I just needed more and I was about to run out, so I already knew what I was getting. I like being able to go in the store and get it because, you know, I'll use this yarn for an example. This is Red Heart's Grenadine. Now, this color is really hard to photograph and to pick up on video. Sometimes it comes out brighter than it actually is, or not as pink as it actually is, because honestly it does not look, I'm looking at the camera and it does not look the color it's supposed to. So being able to be in person, you can actually see the actual color of it, because in photos and videos, the colors are all, you can tell they're different, a little bit different. So it can throw off your entire project. Plus I like some worsted weights yarn, like Red Heart, some are softer, some are a little bit scratchier. So I like to be able to touch it. As weird as I just sounded. But yeah. So in person, all the way, unless they don't, the store doesn't have it, and they have to buy it online, but mainly in person. Next one. Is there a particular stitch or technique you dread doing? I would say if I'm working on anything besides an amigurumi, I would say weaving in the ends, especially for a blanket. There's so many ends to weave in on a blanket. If you're like a temperature blanket that I'm working on from last year, yeah, lots of ends to weave in. There's this purse back here that's, as you can see, is kind of apart. It started as one, I pulled apart, started another, pulled apart, and started another, pulled apart, and now it's on the right pattern I'm liking. So that's a mess. But there's a stitch I don't like, and it's when you're making purses and stuff like that. This is back loop only. That drives me nuts. Like, an amigurumi is one thing because it's not that much, but this purse pattern I'm doing, it's like for so many rows, it's every row is back loop only, and I would have to say that's the stitch I don't like doing a lot, because you'll be going along doing it fine, and then if you get distracted or your brain decides to go and go haywire and you forget, and then you start doing regular stitches and you realize, oh shit, I'm supposed to be doing a back loop only. Then you gotta pull that out and redo it. So, yeah, those would be my answers. Okay, next one, number 7. Do you prefer sharp or blunt tip needles? Honestly, either one's fine as long as I can get my ends weaved in. That's all that matters. The needles I have, they're like an in between. I don't know what they really would be considered. I don't even know. Yeah, I don't even know what needle category they're from. I don't know. I'll have to. I don't even have them in the package anymore. I just have them in a container. So I don't see any of them as long as I can get the job done. Number 8. What advice you have for working with fuzzy yarn? Honestly, I've only worked with fuzzy yarn one time, and it was the cheap stuff from Dollar Tree. Nothing against Dollar Tree yarn. I like their worsted weight yarn, the plain yarn. I don't mind that because it's soft and it's not bad to work with. But they had some fuzzy yarn, and it was the absolute worst. It just kept falling apart and all that. But honestly, I would say if you're working with fuzzy yarn, take your time and make sure you're counting your stitches, so you don't realize a few rows back that you missed a couple stitches. So yeah, that would be my advice. Number 9. What colors do you pick for fall? If I had to pick colors for fall for a project, I would choose honestly any shade of orange. Yellows, I would go with like gold, or in Red Heart, it's called cornflower or something like that. It's a softer yellow. It kind of goes with it. Bright yellow would be too bright. And then I would choose a red, which would be like maroon-ish colors. And then any type of brown. And maybe like, I don't know, a shade of green. Some short shade of green. I don't know what shade I would go with, though. Alright. Last one from Deszies Crochet Cubby is, where is the strangest place you have found your crochet hook? Honestly, I've never been one to lose my crochet hooks that much, or I've found them in weird places. So I pretty much keep them on the stand next to where I sit. But I have lost them. It's not often, but I have lost my crochet hooks, or found them. The only weird place I found them is like in my couch. So apparently I had it sitting on the couch, and you know, my son likes to run and jump on the couch, and you know, it just gets sucked right into the couch. So I would say that would be the strangest place I found it. I don't know. So there's the 10 questions for from Deszies. Now we're going to go on to 10 questions from the Secret Yarnery. Alright. 1. Are you a morning star or a night owl? I have never been a morning star. I don't do mornings. When I was younger and when Trent was... I said Trent was like maybe a year or two. I would be a night owl. I could stay up late and have no problem working on stuff and stuff like that. But now, it's like, I don't do neither. I don't do mornings unless I absolutely have to. Because, you know, Dave, he works in the morning. He goes to work for 8 o'clock, so he gets up with Dude, and it gives him time to spend time together. Just the two of them spend time together. And then Trent goes off to school. He gets picked up on the bus, and then Dave goes off to work. So, mornings I get to sleep in because I don't really sleep well at night. Because I have insomnia. So, honestly, I would say somewhere's in between. It's not like right at noon, because it's not quite noon, and it's not quite between noon and night. So, I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard one. I don't know. Next one. What is your favorite time of the day to crochet? Honestly, anytime except for if I just woke up. I need that first half an hour or so to wake up, go to the bathroom, because, you know, we all will be waking up with full bladders. Shower, get some caffeine in my body, you know. So anytime after that, I'm good. Or if I'm, like, really tired and it's getting close time we go to bed, then obviously I'm not. So, yeah. Pretty much anytime, except for those two little time spots. And I prefer, it's weird, but I prefer to crochet when people are home, because if I'm home by myself and I got like TV going, or if I got like a show, or it's background, or if I got music playing, I sometimes start crocheting, and then like I start thinking of stuff and I start getting inside my own head, and that can sometimes be a good thing when you have depression and all that. So yeah, my chair likes to make noises because I'm too fat. So yeah, that's that. Number 3. Have you ever attended a crochet or yarn event? I think the only thing that would be remotely close to this, I think it would be considered an event, maybe. Our local library was had a crochet along. It was before COVID, and they were doing hats to take up to Roswell. And I had already knew how to do hats then, but my mom went up, and I went with her. And I was hoping she was going to be able to get the hang of it, because she used to crochet back in the day, but she couldn't get the hang of it. But so I went to that, so I guess that would be considered a crochet event, I guess. I don't know. I would say it is. Next one. What crochet item would you suggest making to sell at a craft fair or online? Okay. Now this one's a bit tricky because I do both. I have an Etsy shop that I've had open since 2013, and Etsy is a hard place to sell on. So online, I am all for do what you like to do, not to try to keep up with other people or sell what other people are selling, because, you know, it's popular for them. That's my opinion. That's why I sell what I want to sell, and that's why my shop's not very good, apparently very good, but hey, that's me, because I also don't pay to do marketing and all that, because I'm not wasting my money for that. When it comes to craft fairs, I've mainly sold at Comic-Cons, over in Syracuse, New York. And what I do for them is I do geek and nerdy stuff, and I'll sometimes take stuff that's not geek and nerdy related. And sometimes I make a decent money, sometimes I don't. But I just do like Pokeball Pokeballs, Pokemon, anime characters, bunch of other stuff. And there's a non-geek related stuff. I'm gonna say craft bears. Ooh, look at my hair. What the hell's going on? I think I got it. One side's one way, one side's another way. I don't like that. Anyways, for craft bears, I would say bring some stuff that you like to make, but also bring some stuff that is relevant to the event, so you have a mixture of both. That's what I would say. I make what I like to do, at least for the Comic Cons. I'm not doing what was it? Craft bears ever again, because around here, for the stuff I make, it's a waste of my time and my money, because around here I don't make much, so I'm not gonna keep wasting my money on doing events around here, so I'll stick to my Comic Cons. But anyways, with that mini rant, when I'm at Comic Cons, I crochet Pokeballs. And okay, this one is one my son had made at a library event. Obviously it's not crochet, but I've made crochet balls that are about this size, so they're about hand size, ball size, and my hands are kind of small. But I make these and I sell them for about $5 a pop, and they're pretty much my biggest seller, because it catches a kid's eye, and that kid wants to go in that and come to my booth. So then it brings the parents in, and hey, $5, the kid gets a Pokeball, they're happy. So that's my biggest seller. So just my thing, I would just say, make what you want. If you want, and just also bring some stuff that's associated with the event you're at. Number 5, do you snack while crocheting? Who doesn't? I've snacked when I'm hungry. I have snacked while I'm crocheting. I have also eaten pizza while crocheting in one of our local pizza joints. If you go up and get a slice of pizza, it's like, what's the size of this notebook width wise? Maybe a little bit bigger. I don't know, but it's a big slice. And I literally ate it with a fork and knife, so I did not get grease on my fingers while trying to crochet. Like, yeah, never do that again. But yeah, I do snack when I feel like it. Who does? You know, you do get hungry when you're crocheting. At least I do. I'm also pudgy. Anyways, number 6. How do you choose the colors for your projects? It depends on if it's a character I'm crocheting. Obviously, I'm gonna try to be true to the colors of that character. If it's just a random crochet thing, I'll just go with what colors are calling me. I just be like, okay, that's what I'm gonna make, and I'm looking at the yarns, I'm like, with that, I don't know, and then pull a couple yarns together, and I'm like, okay, these look good. It's just that I will imagine some of you guys are the same way. Like, the colors will call to you. Like, it's hard to explain. And then sometimes I'll even ask Dave for his opinion, and he'll let me know, like, yeah, it works, or, well, how about this color instead of that color? And so yeah, he just called me. Number 7, how do you stay motivated between big projects? That one's kind of a, I don't know how to do this one, because I have multiple big projects I'm doing right now, like my 2022 temperature blanket and the special crochet project blanket and some other stuff. So I think my thing would be, I have other little smaller projects I do in between. So mine would be having other projects to work on that consist of like different stitches and different techniques. So I'm not getting burnt out of the other one, the big project. or even taking a break. Just sometimes my breaks last longer than they should. Yeah. Number 8. If you could only use 2 colors of yarn, what colors would they be? The first one would be white. I would choose black, but black is really hard to see at times. So I would choose white, and either Red Heart's Grenadine or Red Heart's Amethyst. I would choose those. If it's just for one project, if it's for any project, if it's for, you know, I'm trying to say, my brain's like, if those are 2 colors I can ever use for the rest of my projects, I would do that white and one in either with that purple or that pink. Now, if it's just for one project, I would do the Amethyst and Grenadine. Like, I got them right here. Here's the Grenadine, which I already showed in the video, and this is the Amethyst. Honestly, I could do a project like that together. Ooh, I just got an idea. I got an amigurumi I'm gonna make with these. I just thought of that. It's a good idea. So yeah, that would be the colors I would choose. Number 9. Your favorite place to crochet? Honestly, it would have to be on the couch. Like, I love my desk. I like being able to have it and sit and do stuff at and everything, but when it comes to when you crochet and you want and looking for comfort in that, it's gonna have to be my couch, because our couch is older. We've had it since 2017, so 18, 19, 21, 22, going on 6 years. And we big people, and my son, well, he's 13, he goes 7 years ago. He was on, he still today likes to run and jump on it, so it is pretty well worn in. But, you know, we get our little grooves going, and the couches to our butts. So you get in that groove, you sit in that groove, and it's like, oh, and I got a footstool I put my feet up on, and like, I can either go to sleep or crochet. But no, I like the couch to crochet, because it's really comfy. Yeah, like, I have my desk chair I'm sitting in, but even then, I have blankets. These are blankets I usually cuddle up under when I'm crocheting too, but to store them, I put them here, and it's also more support on my back because I have a bad back. So yeah, I would say my favorite place to crochet is the couch. And the last one from the Secret Yarnery is, what crochet project have you made that you could make again and again? I would have to say the Pokeballs. Since I started making them, I have made 100 plus just for events and that, and they're easy, they're fun to make, and you can make them in batches, and I don't know, I like making them. They're just fun to make. So that would be the thing I could make over and over again, honestly, hands down, that one. So there's all 20 questions from Deszies Crochet Cubby and Secret Yarnery. It was fun. Those were some interesting questions. Yeah. You guys would like, you can leave your answers down in the comments so you can make a video. That'd be cool. Hope you guys enjoyed hearing all my answers and hearing me say a lot and everything. But yeah, that was fun. I think I should do another video like this, but maybe find some different type of questions. Not crochet, maybe something else, like Jenna Stitch just did the Halloween, which I ended up doing Halloween as well because I thought it was interesting. And I says, well, I don't think I'm gonna do it. And she goes, well, why not? And so I ended up doing them with Dave, and then I did this one now, and I don't know. I think they're fun. I think I want to find another set of questions, but like have with Dave or try, maybe even all 3 of us. That would be interesting. Have questions for their family. Oh, that would be fun. If any of you guys know any questions for like a family that we could answer, let me know in the comments. That would be fun to get all 3 of us to answer questions. That would be interesting, because my son's quite the wise ass. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video with that. Thank you for watching the video. If you like, if you want, give it a thumbs up. If not, that's okay. If you want to subscribe, go ahead. If not, that's okay too. Hope you guys have a lovely day, and until next time. Bye!